Hey everyone, welcome back. This is the part 2 of the AWS VPC. In the part 1, I discussed about how we can create a VPC and subnets, route tables, and how can we attach internet gateways to the VPC that were created. And for the instances that are hosted in the private subnets, by using NAT gateways, it can access the internet. In this video, we are going to see how the peering connections work, and in the security part, network ACLs and security groups. If you are not watched the part 1 video, I will definitely recommend to watch the part 1 and then watch this video. Now we create two VPCs to check the peering connections between the two VPCs. After, we can check the network ACLs and security groups. First, let's create the VPC. Test VPC 1 and the CIDR block 10.1.0/0/16 VPC created. Again, create the another VPC. Test VPC 2 10. And we can change 16.1.0.0/16 and we can find the difference between the two VPCs. Now the VPCs are created. You can create the subnets. First, I'm going to create the subnet in the VPC 1. Test VPC 1 subnet, and I'm selecting availability zone 1A 10.1.1.0/24. Create subnet. I'm only creating one subnet in the particular VPCs for the testing purpose, and now create the another subnet for the test VPC 2. Test VPC 2 subnet. Here also same 1A 16.1.0/24. Create subnet. Now for the both VPCs, edit the enable setting as auto SNIP. For the subnet VPC 2, enable auto SNIP. Now we need to create the route tables for the each VPC. Test VPC 1 route table. Create route table, and again test VPC 2 route table VPC 2. Now associate the subnets to the VPCs. Subnet 2 for the VPC 2, and for route table 1 subnet 1. If we check the resource map of the VPC 1, these are assigned to the route table. Now we need to create the internet gateway for this VPC. In the same way, for the VPC 2, we need to create the and attach the internet gateways. Create internet gateway. Test VPC IZ1 IZW. Attach to VPC 1, attach. Again, create internet gateway. Test VPC 2 IZW. attached to VPC. Now click on route tables, edit the routes, edit routes, add route, internet gateway, save changes. For the VPC2 route table, edit routes, add route, internet gateway, VPC2 IGW. Now if we check the resource map of the VPC2, it can able to get the traffic from the internet. For the VPC1, it also attached to the internet gateway. Now we are going to create the VPC pairing connection. Click on create pairing connection and the name test VPC pairing. Here we need to select the requester VPC ID and the acceptor VPC ID, and the request was VPC1 and the acceptor ID VPC2. Copy these side blocks of VPC1 and VPC2. It will be useful when we are editing the route for the both VPCs. This is for VPC2 and this is for VPC1. If we click on create pairing connection, click on actions and accept request. Now we need to edit the routes for the both route tables. I am selecting the VPC1 route table and click on routes, edit route. Here this is the important thing. At the destination we need to add the VPC2 side block, and that was VPC2 side block pairing connection, test VPC pairing, save changes. Now select the VPC2 route table, edit routes. Here we need to provide the VPC1 shader block. Again select the pairing connection and test VPC pairing, save changes. Now the VPC connection was done. We will launch the instances on both VPCs. Then we can check the connectivity between the both VPCs by using the ping command. I am going to launch the instances on the both VPCs. Server VPC1, proceed without a key pair, and this is the important thing. Under the network settings we need to select the VPCs. I am going to select the VPC1, test VPC SG C1 SG. Now launch instance. We launch the instance on the VPC1. Here the VPC ID, VPC1. Again the same way launch the second instance, server VPC2, edit network settings and select the VPC2, test VPC2 SG. Now I am connecting to the server 1. From the server 1 I will try to ping to the server 2 that was posted on the VPC2, I'm going to copy the public IP, ping public IP. We are not getting any response. Let's try with private IP. Still we are not getting any response from the server that was in the VPC2. Now select the VPC2 server and click on security groups. In the inbound rules, add the ICMP IPv4 and allow the VPC1 CIDR block 0 1.0/24. Save rules. Now if we can see, we can get the response from the instance. I will show you again. Ping. I'm copying the server to public IP and see 5. Let's copy the private IP, ping, see, we are getting response from the server that was hosted in the VPC2. In the same way, connect to the server 2, ping private IP of the server 1, and C5. We are not getting any response. Edit the security groups, edit inbound rule, add ICMP IPv4 and 16.1.1.0/24. And see, we are able to get the response from the server 1. This is how we can actually create the VPC pairing. I think you got understanding about the security groups by allowing the inbound rules. We can get the response. If you want to simply say, the security groups are like firewalls at the instance level. If we want to block any traffic at the subnet level, then we will use the network ACLs. See, after we creating the 2 subnets, there are 2 separate NACLs are created by default. If you want to block traffic any at subnet level, then we will use NACLs to block or allow that particular traffic. We select this NACL ID, we will see inbound rules allow all traffic and it deny all traffic, and the rule number which is having the least number will get the highest priority. If I deny I will show you exactly how. I'm giving 50 custom IPv4 and the CIDR dot. First I will check which NACL it was, subnet 1. So after editing this inbound rule, again the connectivity to the server 2 will be not work, because I am blocking the traffic at subnet level. Even if the security groups are allowed, because of the NACL, the traffic will be denied. 10 dot 1.1.0/24 and I am denying it. Save changes. Now if you check the inbound rules, the least number get the highest priority and we are actually blocked the traffic from the server 1. If we try to ping again, we are not getting any response from the server 1, because even if we are allowed the traffic at the instance level by the security groups, but we are blocked the traffic at the subnet level by using the ACLs. That's why it was not getting any response. You can see 100% packet loss. I hope you got understanding about peering connection and network ACLs and security groups. If you found this video helpful, please give a like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.